So the ECU 911 Center is, according to public records, an integrated public safety program that was implemented in Ecuador in 2011 for the purposes of combating crime and monitoring natural disasters. Essentially what it is, it's a public safety system powered by 4,600 cameras that are installed all throughout Ecuador and which collect data 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And that data is then distributed to 16 control centers around the country, which are then staffed by 3,000 people that go through the data and recommend whether there needs to be intervention, if there's a petty crime or if there's a natural disaster that has to be responded to. The cameras were purchased from China. They were also financed by China through a $240 billion loan, and there is a state-owned enterprise as well as Huawei that are responsible for creating, implementing these cameras, this public safety system, and training Ecuadorian nationals on how to use it. Although this has been framed as, although this is an integrated public safety system, and that's how Ecuador has presented it to its nationals and around the world, and China considers these surveillance systems also a part of developing smart cities, it really does raise some serious concerns for attorneys and human rights activists around the world, really at the intersection of technological progress and privacy as a fundamental human right. We know today, perhaps, what's being done with the data, but we don't know what could be done with the data in the future as new technologies emerge. And similar public safety systems are also being considered or have already been implemented on varying scales in other countries in Latin America, including Bolivia, Uruguay, Argentina. So this is something I think that we should keep an eye on. There has been some data presented by the Ecuadorian government that it has decreased petty crime, and they have been able to respond to some natural disasters. And governments certainly have a right to ensure public safety. It's within their rights and it's within their duties. I think the issue really comes to whether citizens who have not consented to being monitored and having their data collected, what that really does to the relationship between citizens and governments and to their fundamental right to privacy.